Hello everyone, welcome to Christmas Crochet Bingo day number 3. If you want to check out days 1 and 2, there will be links down in the description. I am actually filming this directly after finishing day number 2's challenge, which is my little pudding here. I need to find a name for her. What are we going to call her? Like Piper the pudding, Penelope the pudding. I can't think of any more P names off the top of my head. Doesn't matter, we can figure that out later. But anyway, I'm filming this directly after that because the next week or so for me is supposed to be really hectic, and I don't think I'm going to get an opportunity to do like a day's worth of filming. So what I thought I would do is spin for my next challenge for day 3's prompt, and then just when I have a chance over the next week, I'll be able to film day 3's prompt, you know, in between doing other stuff. So I don't have a name for you. You can sit there. We're going to head on over to the wheel. And then for day number 3, we're going to have lights. Okay. That's very vague, isn't it? I mean, most of them are vague, but lights. What am I going to do with that? Well, at least this time I have about a week or so to slowly figure that out. I don't know what I want to do for this prompt right now, but I suppose in this case, at least I have a week or so to figure it out. So unlike the first 2 videos, this one is going to be a little bit more fragmented just because, as I said, I'll be filming it over multiple days up to a week. What I'll be filming at this stage remains to be seen, but I'll be filming something. Hopefully it doesn't take me most of the week to come up with the idea. My plan going into this was to create some cute little Christmas lights, a string of Christmas lights out of chunky yarn to fit the style of these guys here, like I did with the pudding. But the downside to that is that I had already made the pudding, and in this challenge I don't want to be doing the same thing over and over again. And then I found these. And because I found those, I reckon I'll keep my original idea of making some Christmas lights. I'll just make them much, much smaller, and I will attach them to these. I think that looks all right. I don't know how bright the lights are actually going to be with the crochet on there, but I'll probably have to look at these in a darker space to really get the full measure of that. I have crocheted myself 11 blue bulbs. Now I just need to do the same with yellow, green, and red. I think 11 is the number I needed. I miscounted about 3 times when I was counting the color of the lights here. So I think I need 11 of each color, but you know what, if that's not correct, when I assemble this thing, I can just either make some more or I can drop a couple of colors if I've got too many. Question is now, which color should I crochet next? I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? But I might do the green. Now it's yellow time. They're done. Time to yoink that. Well, now that they're all finished, I just need to attach them to this. And I think the quickest, easiest way to do that is just going to be to crochet along the cord. And then when I get to a light, Attach the corresponding color, again using crochet, and then just continue my way to the next light, and then so on and so forth until I've done all of them. So I've crocheted my way all the way up to the first light, which I think was green, wasn't it? Yep, it was green. Don't really know the best way to go about this. Do I keep crocheting and then sew them on? Or should I just try sticking one on? And then maybe crocheting into both the front and the back of the piece. So I'm going to crochet into the stitch at the back here, straight out the one at the front. And I think I'll skip the next two, but I'll go into the last two. So that leaves a bit of room for the light stem. Okay, that worked pretty well. I'm happy with that. I'm just going to crochet over this end. And that way I don't have to worry about weaving in at the end, because otherwise there would be a hell of a lot of ends to weave in. Remember earlier when I said I might have miscounted? Well, props to me, because it turns out I was correct. I just need to make 6 more light bulbs. I think it's 6 more light bulbs, and then this will be done. This project has turned out quite a bit bigger than I initially thought it would be, but despite that, I reckon it looks pretty cool. I don't know how well the lights are going to show up on camera, but yeah, I think they look all right. And they're done. How cool do they look? Pretty cool, I think, is the answer. I wasn't convinced that the light was going to shine well through the crochet when I first started working on this project, but I think I've been proven wrong. I actually like how these turned out. Next time I might use slightly different colours. I prefer the colours if they're a little bit brighter rather than these more jewel tones. But that is a minor complaint. Hang on, let's get the full scale of these, shall we? Perfect. Very Christmassy. So yeah, despite my misgivings at the beginning of the project, I think these came together really well. I don't know what I'm going to do with them now other than have them as decoration in the background at Christmas time, but I don't know. I might be able to think of some other use for them. And with that, our day 3 project is complete. We can cross lights off the bingo card now. I need to sneeze. No, it went away. Don't you hate it when that happens? Now my nose is all tingly. Allergy season is fun. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you join me again tomorrow. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it if you think it's worth sharing. And we will see what tomorrow brings for prompt number 4. And I'd just like to say a final thank you to all of my patrons for your amazing support.